Alright, y'all. It's Tuesday the 14th. Woo! No school today, so I just worked on my guys. See them there? See them all lined up? I'll show them to you guys again. I showed them to you as wax figures, and now I'll show them to you as primed metal figures. So this is aluminum, and I've primed it with some Kills primer, and then tonight I'm going to paint them, clear coat them, and then install them Thursday morning. Thursday at 10:30. I've actually got my yard guy Paulo coming here. He's also become my friend. We actually spent the holidays. He came over and we ate and drank and talked and had fun. So Paulo's going to come over with his ladder and help me. This is going to go on top of On the Corner records once it's painted and clear coated. See the little, I love the little 45 RPM adapter. It's so cool. And then here we've got Captain America giving you the old salute. Sushi chef with his bento box. Fruit picker with his fruit box, and you can see the little mounting bracket I've put on there. Stupid pizza guy. Pie in the sky. And then finally, this is pretty cute. I've got the little reading guy. So you see, he's see how he's perched. He's sitting. He's going to be sitting. And what's that? Oh, you say he's tiny, so he needs a tiny newspaper? Okay. So here's a tiny newspaper that he's going to be reading. So you see, he's reading. And look what it is. So this is going out in front of the Campbell Express. Oh yeah, and this is going in front of Sal's, or in front, on top of Sal's. You know where they all go. I've told you a million times. But here's the funny thing. This right here is the Campbell Express. I made a tiny version. And this is the very first article I ever have printed. I don't know if you can read it. Museum Volunteer Fills a Lot of Needs by J. Duncan Cook. I don't know, can you see that? Anyway. So there it is. That's the image. It's from the April 28, 2010. So I've been publishing for quite some time. So there you go. There's the tiny Campbell Express. And then, because back page, even though it's not in the same paper, this is from June. God, my eyes aren't what they used to be. No, it's not because of that. June 23rd, 2010. I actually got a back page article that I did about this Elvis tribute artist, Rick Torres. You can see him there. He was the nicest guy. And the funny thing is, he's from like Boston or somewhere on the East Coast, Rick Torres. You can look him up. He's a hell of a nice guy. But when I interviewed him for the article, because I did a series about this car show, Hot San Jose Nights, and he's performing for free. He's just such a great guy. Anyway, I went to interview him, and we were hanging out, and there's a magazine I read, I love, called Modern Drunkard, and they have a special thing in the back called Drunkard of the Month, where they interview somebody. And I was like, so what do you do? He's like, oh, I work all week, and the weekends I'm just hammered. And I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm the kind of guy. And so I said, well, I wasn't going to ask you this, but since you said you're, hammered on the weekend and stuff, can I interview you for Drunkard of the Month for Modern Drunkard magazine? He's like, yeah, sure, but I don't really drink. And I'm like, but you said you're hammered on the weekend. And I guess that's a colloquial term that people wherever he's from say, oh, I'm hammered, which means like you got a lot going on, you're very busy. So that's pretty funny. All right, so tomorrow I will mount these guys.